is shorter in the back than it is in the front. Is it?
No. It's called actually having an ass.
The black tube? We brought a black tube of fucking paint, dude. We should be fired from the art world. Our licenses should be taken away for having this.
Is this birthday girl getting ready for her birthday tomorrow?
Heck yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of for mental health reasons too, but you know. I want to feel pretty, man. Also, we're going to land, and I know that we stink, even though we can't smell it, so I want to be kind to those around me.
So how'd your painting day go yesterday?
It went good. I'm not as good at Alla Prima as Brian is. Yeah, no, I put paint on canvas. It was fun.
How do you feel about painting after not painting so long?
After not painting for a while, I don't know, it just came back, honestly. The setup was the hardest part, but once I got into it, everything else just melts away.
How's your watermelon?
Good.
Good. What do you do when you get your first watermelon over in Greece? You huddle around the sink and just start mowing down on half of it. Filming on film. Whose birthday is it?
My birthday.
Kate's birthday, so we're gonna go check out the castle today. Should be really cool. I don't know anything about this castle just yet.
It's made out of rocks. Welcome to Methoni Castle. A moat surrounds this expansive fortress. Methoni Castle is so immense that a paved street actually runs through the center. A few winged line details can be found signifying Saint Mark, a Venetian symbol.
You can fit so many pizzas in this bad boy.
Was the best pizza house in Greece?
Longest establishment, I believe. Today, garlic grows wild in the sea air.
We found another Pizza Hut.
Shit, which way are we gonna go? The road ends at a sea gate that opens up to a small fortified islet with stunning views. Beautiful today, but when the Turks occupied in the 1500s, many soldiers and inhabitants were slaughtered here. Later, during World War II, this fortress was utilized as a cemetery for British prisoners. Just pigeons now call this place home. This castle was a perfect place to spend my birthday. It was so beautiful and has so much history.
How's your birthday?
My birthday's freaking great, man. I didn't get pizza, real pizza with gluten and cheese. I have a pill too, brought protection.
What kind of pizza did you order?
The Medusa special.
Do you remember what's on it?
A lot of stuff. I know there's mushrooms and meat and olives, I think. To be honest, I didn't read all the ingredients. I just saw like the majority of them and I kind of went with it. I kind of half wanted it to be a surprise. I don't know that does that.
How'd you like the fortress?
Fortress. I was trying to think of a fortress pun. I couldn't get one. It was great. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, which I think always happens when you go into a castle or a fortress. Beautiful flowers around every corner. Amazing archways, little peaks of the ocean and the sky shining through. Everything I wanted. Nothing to complain about. What'd you order?
I ordered the girl.
Birthday pizzas, man. Let's do it.
So tell us, how was your first gluten-free pizza or gluten pizza?
My first gluten-filled pizza was amazing. Crust was light and fluffy, crispy on the bottom. So good. This was actually the first thing I ate on the first slice because it was so hot. I didn't want to go into the molten lava cheese. So the crust is safe. It's a life hack there. They're so good. After my birthday extravaganza, we decided to set sail. Calm blue waters and the perfect wind.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
I just looked over at the monohull next to us, and it looks like we're completely alongside of it. And then everything shifts back. He drops back on his anchor a little bit more, like he was kind of maybe on a rebound forward and we were on a stretch out. Yeah, it's just always peculiar. It always just kind of funny to me.
Feeling kind of reminds me of when you're sitting in a car in a parking lot and you're not going anywhere, but the car next to you just starts rolling backwards to get out of the parking spot and you were unaware that there was someone in that car. It gives you that strange feeling of mild vertigo for a split second and a tinge of panic of we shouldn't be moving. With Knotty safe on calm waters, we decided to go for another little hike. And what might be at the top of this hike? Well, the fortress, of course. Shut up. We hike up a partially shaded trail, a glimpse of the surf crashing on the rocks down below. Ants, beetles, and spiders scurry across the trail as we gain altitude.
We made it all the way to the top. A couple that just walked by told us that one of the areas to access it was a 2-meter crawl down a wall.
Known as the Old Castle, this 13th century Frankish-built fortress sits atop 200 meters or 660 feet of a rock formation flanked by sheer cliffs. Upon discovering the precariously jagged walls, we now know why the ruins are considered closed.
Oh, I get it. So this is the climb down.
Get out of here, bug.
Bugs.
One earthquake or a misstep could hurtle 13th century stones towards the crashing surf below.
You can really kind of tell from little pieces of wall where you could just put your hand right through it.
Yeah. Let's try to not do that.
Place is, what happened?
That's a bug.
Bug.
Big bug. It was right on my face, man. It scared me.
This place has a warning on it through the other sailors and on the websites. It says, be careful, the walls are falling apart. Guys, always remember to let a lady walk ahead of you. Proper. That way, if you run into a big giant spider and it clings to you, you don't have to scream like a little girl.
Hey,
Whoa!
found a toilet. Throughout its life, this fortress has been taken over by Venetians, Albanians, Greeks, Russians, the French, and the Ottoman Egyptian, to name a few.
Fun, and the giant spider. I'm just trying to get all the spider webs so I can make like a fishing rope to properly catch to them.
If I stopped you every time I had a spiderweb hit me, we wouldn't even reach the castle yet.
We wouldn't have. Oh. Sorry, my lady, do you have a hall pass?
I am the hall pass.
Hall pass, please. Hall pass. My lady, you won't be able to return.
That would be a great superhero.
What, hall pass?
Yeah, like they just talk their way into getting anywhere.
You know, this superhero really just sounds like a burglar.